What's up guys, telling you here, welcome to a first squad builder I did in FIFA 14. Now the first thing I wanted to do in this new game is to build the easiest cheap team I could build, and as I did last year where I built a full English rare bronze team, I decided to do the same this year because the best bronze rare players you can find, the most pacey players you can find, or generally English. So I just went for that, going on the transfer list and starting from the up front, from the strikers, and going down, trying to find the most pacey players that I could find in all these bronze players. And I really wanted to make a cheap team because I only have 22k coins, as you can see, and you can see so many good pacey players like this Wilson, and I needed two strikers. So the first guy I bought a Wilson immediately. I didn't think about it so much, and then I saw this Jolly 88 pace, but he was too expensive because you can see that players with more than 90 pace are often the most expensive, and I don't need them so much because I know this will be only a temporary team until I will build my main skilling team. So I just bought this Wilson as a first player, and I immediately went to the right wing. Why did I go to the right wing? Because I didn't know what formation to do, because as you can see, FIFA changed this thing of formations. You just have like basic, goalkeeper basic, and other strange weird stuff that I really didn't understand yet, the chemistry style like it's written right there. So I needed to understand really what does that mean. So I just decided to do the 3-4-3 formation, which I had in FIFA 13 too, and as a right wing I bought Mick Glashan, which I had him in FIFA 13 too, and he is an amazing player. I scored a lot of goals with him, even in my bronze goal compilation. He is a really good player and really cheap, so I really recommend it to you. He's called Meglashan. He's just a black guy with long hair, so you can easily find him as an English right wing player. And as a left wing I bought this Weston 93 pace, but he was pretty expensive for a bronze player because he went for 6.6k, and you can see I'm already at 11,000 coins. But I was a bit happy because I knew that the most expensive players were the one up front, so the midfielders, the left midfielder, right midfielder, and the three center backs wouldn't be so expensive. So I hoped that in 11k of coins I could buy them all. So you can see here I am going for the center midfielders. I noticed that a really good new feature they added in FIFA 14 Ultimate Team is that you can find a player by its name, so you don't have to search. You don't have to input the team, the league, the formation, the position, but you can just find it by name, and you can find all of the different prices and people who put the same guy. So that is really useful and comfortable, and I have to admit this was a really good move by EA putting this new feature on. And you could see I just bought a center midfielder. I wanted to buy another one. You can see there are a lot of really good players, but the best I could find as a center midfielder was this Jake Foster Kasky, which had 80 pace, and he was I can say he was the cheapest one because I found so many much more expensive than him. And you can see here the buy now price was 950, so he was really cheap for a good center midfielder, and I went for him immediately. And he is the second center midfielder. The first one you saw it before, a guy named Robinson, 62 rated, 78 pace. He was cheap too, and you can see I got outbidded on this guy and finally won after 10 seconds of bid the auction. So I had the two midfielders, and I had to buy a right midfielder, a left midfielder, 3 center backs, and a goalkeeper, and that wasn't easy to buy in 9k. But I hoped that the center backs were really cheap, so I could count on these right midfielders. And you saw that Taylor 91 pace, this One-Hole 90 pace, which was much more cheaper, and only 1 pace was the difference. So I didn't care. I bought that guy as a right midfielder. I went on the left midfielder, and there was Weston, which I already bought as a left wing, which is probably a Weston transform from a left wing to a left mid. So I obviously didn't buy him, and I went for this Dilali 87 pace player. So this team is really based on pace. which is the most important thing, was the most important thing in FIFA 12 and FIFA 13, and I saw touches in this game were really modified, so I don't know if pace will be really important in this game too, but I hope it will, because my team is based on that, so it would be wasted money. You saw before a center back named Pierce with like 73 pace, but he was so expensive, so I went for a center back called Smith, which was both cheap and pacey, and I skipped these center backs like Wiseman and Pierce. Pierce was worth 19k and Wiseman 10k, and that was really crazy. So the second center back was this guy named Goldson, which was 57 rated, 70 pace, and he was good too, together with the other center back I bought, 71 pace. So a good couple down there. And in the 3-4-3 formation we have 3 center backs, so I needed to find a third one. I found this guy named Cameron. He was a bit high priced respect to the other ones, but 72 pace is really good. So I didn't find any good buyout current bid prices until I found an 850 buy now price, which is excellent, so I immediately went for him. And there you go with completing my center backs, and I had 4k at my disposition to buy a goalkeeper. And even though it seems easy now to find a good goalkeeper for 4k, it wasn't, because I didn't really know how to understand whether a goalkeeper is good or not. I saw just diving stats, a lot of things. You see all these goalkeepers, they seemed all the same, so I didn't know who to buy. And after searching for 21 pages, I put like 5 or 6 goalkeepers in the watch list based on the price, the rating, and the stats like diving and the rest. So I got outbid on the 2 guys, Wilkinson and Blackman, and there were these 3 goalkeepers, Nash, Wilson, and another one. So I didn't know who to buy, and after deciding I went for this guy who was called Nelson. And you can see here I didn't know which Nelson it was, because there were so Nelsons, so I had to go back and to find the right Nelson after choosing the wrong one for like 2 or 3 times. And when I found him, I bought him for a really good price. His name was Stuart Nelson, and I bought him for 850. And there you go with my team being completed. You will see it in a minute, because I still need to change and to throw away all these bronze players which I just put in the bench. These gold players, some of them are good, some of them aren't so much, but I couldn't do anything because I found them in the initial pack, the starting pack, and therefore I can't sell them. I can't put them on the trading list. I don't know why. I think the reason is this one, but I started with them, so I can't sell them. So I just put them in the reserves, and as substitute I put all the bronze players. And you can see I could even take out you can see it in a moment, but I could even take out the manager, because the chemistry went for 100 anyways, and that was really useful for me. So here you are with 100 chemistry team, 2-star rated, in a 3-4-3 formation, all rare bronze English players. I hope you liked this team. If you want to try it out and buy it, it will only be less than 20k, and if you want to try it out and will buy it, please let me know if it worked out, so I know if I did good work. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this squad builder. I'll see you all in the next video, which I am not really sure what it will be. My name is Talino, guys, and I'll see you all next time.